This is a fascinating clip. And I'm sure you've probably seen this, but this to me illustrates how politicians can just blindly lie through their teeth about the state of affairs in their country. And this is Keir Starmer sitting down with a little tete-a-tete news conference with Donald Trump. And Donald Trump, of course, asked him about censorship in the UK, and it's not a problem.
You have a successful social media site. There are new powers here to censor your site, state-mandated powers.
To censor my site?
To censor your site and Twitter
Truth?
and Facebook.
Truth,
I mean Truth. Is that okay?
Well, I don't think he's going to censor my site because I say only good things. Will you please uncensor my site?
Yeah, we're not censoring anyone. We've got some measures which are there to protect children, in particular from sites like suicide sites. We've had too many cases in the United Kingdom of young children taking their own lives, and when you look through their social media, they've been accessing sites which talk about suicide and encouraging, if you like, children down that road, and that is what we want to stop. There's nothing about censoring free speech.
But that treats all adults like children.
This country is the proud.
But that can treat all adults like children.
Free speech in this country has been for a very long time. We're very, very proud of it.
Well, apparently not very proud of it. He seems to be aware of the Magna Carta. I think that's what he's referring to when he says free speech has been around for a long time. Yeah, but not much longer with Keir Starmer in charge. What about these thousands of people that were thrown in jail for writing posts about mass migration that they didn't quite agree with? What about they actually had to let real criminals out of jail to make room for the so-called, how did he put it, the keyboard warriors that he wanted to jail? This is just absolute prevarication. This is just outrageous mendacity. And he says it with a straight face. And I don't know if Donald Trump's even aware that thousands of people, literally thousands of people, thrown in jail for posts on social media. Certainly Keir Starmer's aware of it. He was all behind it. But you find it amazing that politicians can lie with that kind of ease. I just found this incredible.
It is barefaced lying. It's very hard. It's very hard to watch for numerous reasons. Because a reasonable person, broadly speaking, when lying, that thing about if to paraphrase it, it's very complicated if you start lying, because you've constantly got to remember how you lied before in order to keep lying. It becomes a more and more twisted Gordian knot of a thing. Whereas if you just tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. If you just tell the truth in the moment, then it's you don't have to run it through your self-preservation filter. But it's amazing to watch someone who is in a very public position saying things when instantaneously people can remember, because they've seen it, and the receipts, so to speak, are there, the clips are there of the same person having diametrically opposed opinions that they do not refer to when stating their when spouting their latest lie. You watch and you think, how can you possibly be operating as though we don't remember what you said before? And I think Occam's razor suggests that the only conclusion to be drawn is that they know it doesn't matter, that they can just keep on lying because there are no consequences. They're never going to be brought to book for any of it. And they don't live in any kind of ordered reality in which the past matters. They just say the next thing that gets them through the next 5 minutes of interview. I think it's worth pointing out, actually, to the viewers, that the voice that you heard asking the question that initiated that little back and forth between Donald Trump and Keir Starmer was one of my GB News colleagues, a good friend of mine by now, Beverly Turner, who was out who was in that situation as part of that press pack.